It's your boy, Real to Real Waves, you know what I'm saying? Alright, I'm starting my wave journey. And as you can see, I don't know if you can see with this camera, but it's starting to come in, you know what I'm saying? So basically, I'm going to tell you straight up, all you need for waves is four things. You need a good brush with a hard side and a soft side. You need water, pomade, and a do-rag. That's it. All that other peripheral stuff, like the moisturizer and the grease and the, you know what I'm saying, and all this other carrot oil and all that other stuff is basically to keep the hair healthy, because it's going to be going through a lot of abuse with all of the brushing. You know what I'm saying? So all this brushing does abuse your hair. So because of that, you're going to use those other stuff. But all you really need, like I said, is a brush, water, pomade, and a do-rag. And you have to be consistent with your brushing. You don't have to be brushing your hands off. Brush until your hair falls off and your fingers are numb. 1,000 times this way, brother, say 1,000 times that way. No, you just got to be consistent in the pattern that you brush. And the pattern for 360 waves is crown down, crown down, crown down. You following me? Crown down all the way around. Repeat after me, as a matter of fact. Crown down all the way around. Crown down all the way around. That's what you're going to do. All the way around, from the top, from the crown, all the way down. And you do that all the way around, and you be consistent with that, and it will form. You'll get the connections and everything. So you moisture your hair with a little bit of water. You guys didn't see that part, so that I did over there. Put a little bit of moisture, and I use the soft side of the brush when the hair is moist. And as it gets drier from me brushing, I use the hard side. And then I crown down all the way around, you know. And you just got to be consistent in the pattern that you brush. It's not necessarily how much you brush, it's how you brush. And if you follow this, again, crown, down, crown, down. See the pattern? Okay? And you'll get the 360. Let me switch up hands over here and get to the next side. Again, crown down, crown down. That's it. And I use the brush this way because I could actually feel it touching my scalp. So I know the waves are going to come in nice and deep. You know, I get good connections. So it doesn't really matter how you hold the brush, as long as you maintain the pattern. That's it. You know. And I'm going to teach you in the next vid exactly how and when to put your water in, when you put your pomade in. And with the pomade, I put my pomade in, and I still use my soft side of my brush, and I do the pattern to get it laid down. Because what you're basically doing, you're training your hair to lay down. When it grows, as it's growing, you see I'm have a shortcut, because you want to start early, so that the hair has no other choice but to do exactly what you're training it to do, which is lay down this way. It wants to grow up and curl, but what you're doing is flattening that curl out so that it forms those waves. You know what I'm saying? And once it got that, and when you're brushing, it trains it, and then that's when the connection starts coming in. You know, it's going to feel that pattern all the time, and the connections are going to start coming in all the way around. You can see mine, because my hair is short. I don't know if you can see, like I said in this video, with this camera, but it's slowly coming in. And I just started. Can't expect miracles, but trust me, it's going to be tight. And you don't want to take advice from people who don't know how to get waves, who don't have waves. I know I'm saying that when it looks like this, but trust me, I've been doing this for a minute. I'm old school. You know what I'm saying? And when I tell you it's going to come in tight, it's going to come in tight. Alright? So, when you put your pomade in, you're going in the direction of the waves, of the pattern that you've been doing consistently. When you put your water, same thing. When you put your grease, same thing. Put your carrot oil, same thing. No matter what you do, you're always. Even when your girlfriend touches you, tell her, yo, go in the pattern, baby. You know what I'm saying? Don't be going like back in my hair. I know you love me and all of that, but don't be like going back in my hair and causing a puddle. So once you've done all of that, you need a do-rag. The do-rag is going to help you train the hair. I know brothers be out there walking around with a do-rag. That's strictly a fashion statement. It's really not necessary, but it's cool. I mean, the do-rag is really it's for after you've done all of this. You don't want to mess it up. You don't want all your hard work to go for nothing. So you want to put your do-rag on before you go to sleep. Because if you go to sleep without your do-rag, guess what? Instead of waking up with waves, you're going to wake up with a puddle. You don't want a puddle. So the do-rag is there to keep it all night as you move and as you sleep. It doesn't mess up and get all puddly, you know what I'm saying, instead of wavy. And the do-rag is going to help you there. But once you're up, take your do-rag off. Let your hair breathe. Remember, you want healthy hair because you've been abusing it. And it has products in it. It has pomade in it. So it needs to breathe. So you don't want to keep your do-rag on all day long. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to show you the different do-rags. The one I sleep with and the one I wear, like, or the one I throw on just before I go out. And I want it to lay down nice and look nice and shiny. I would do a little process that I'm going to show you guys. And then I take it off. There's no line forming around my head, and I'm going to show you the one that I made so I can sleep with. So there's no pressure on your brain. You don't need to be, suffering trying to get waves. There's no line forming around your forehead. None of that. You got waves, and you don't have to go through all of that nonsense that people be going through to try to get waves. I'm going to show you the nice, clean, easy way to get waves. It's going to take a little time. You know what I'm saying? Nothing comes easy, because if it was easy, everybody would have it, and they don't. Alright, so I'm going to teach you my techniques that's worked for me over the years. So I'm saying I'm old school. And this is how we do it. Na, 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 na. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm going to teach you my technique. I'm going to show you what I do. And you're going to get the results that I'm going to get. You know what I'm saying? So peace out. It's your boy, Real to Real. See you on the next one. Well, let's take a look and see what kind of products I have here. Well, as you can see, I've used many. And you've seen this, because this is where I'm at right now, because this is a journey. Getting waves, it is a journey. It could be a short, easy journey, or it could be a very long and frustrating journey. It all depends on you or me. But this is where I'm at right now. I'm with the carrot oil, moving from the olive oil. I'm here with the Blue Magic, because at this point, I really don't use too much of this, but this is good for when you're wolfing. When your hair is really, really long, this ain't gonna cut it. And this I like because it gives the nice shine. That nice shine that you see in my hair, that nice gloss, it comes from this, alright? This I use when I went from this extra hold. Actually, I shouldn't say I'm still here now, when I'm wolfing. So you got, for wolfing, these two, because your hair is longer and it needs something stronger to hold it down. Extra hold, right? You guys see that? Okay, extra hold and regular hold. So I'm at regular hold right now because my hair is just freshly cut and it's short, so I don't need to have that extra hold. And I use this if I want to go out real quick, and I wasn't using my do-rag and my hair is a little bit up, it's a little bit flared up, and I don't have time to go through the this, and this process. I just use the little bit of extra hold depending on the length of my hair, or the regular hold, again depending on the length of my hair. And I use this. I moist the do-rag real fast, or sometimes I don't even if I have to go out real fast. I just want to press it and keep it down till this takes hold. And this is pretty quick, and it doesn't have much of a build-up. That's why I like it. A soft sheen, as they say. This, you can see it's full. I gave this a try, and because it had aloe, but I'm not too crazy about it. It says the greatest shine on earth, and it does give you a nice shine. But again, this is where I was at. So I'm just here now more with these more natural, as natural as I can products. This, I'm no longer there. I'll show you guys some videos of when I had my dreads / twists / curls / whack. You know what I'm saying? But hey, go through a little fashion statement, little changes here and there. But I did have the little locks twist in my head, and I'll show you guys that when I get to know you a little better. I don't know you like that yet. This thing drifts. This is still full. But everybody in the house used to go through this. You know what I mean? But that's where I was. This is where I was. These are where I'm at. This right here, that's all you need. A good moisturizer. Carrot oil. Organic. You know, and it's good to get like the real organic carrot oil. Make sure that when you look at the ingredients that it has, you know, like mostly carrot. All right. This is a very good pomade. If you can see that, it's coming in clear sporting waves. It's good. Most of them out there pretty good. And this, I use this for shine. You know, so it gives you a good sheen. So it really pops, you know what I'm saying? So it really like stands out, it really pops, you know? And I'm going to show you how you apply that, when you apply it, and exactly what to do. You know what I mean? This is Waves 101 for freshmen, beginners, novice. A brush. Now if you take a look at this brush, you notice how the bristles are spread apart? You want that because it'll actually give you much better results, all right, than if you had them closely packed together. You know, this actually spreads your waves and gives you like good distance between your waves, especially when you're brushing, you're doing a wet brush, you're brushing wet, it's spread because you got brothers like with a real tiny waves, and sometimes that look really nice, really tight. I like mine to be like, you know, this distance apart, you know, so that you could actually see it from here, you know what I mean? All right. Now, as far as the brush goes, like I said, they're spread apart. So you got this side, and it's soft, and this side right here is much like thicker. All right, it's rough, it's hard. This side is soft, hard, soft. You want soft when your hair is wet. When your hair is wet and short. If your hair is short, if you're going through what the brothers are calling the wolfing stage, where your hair is longer, you'll want to use the hard bristle because you want to feel that brushing go all the way down to your scalp. All right. This, when your hair is shorter, you know, you don't need to be bruising and abusing your scalp because there's less hair, less protection, less cushion to your scalp. So you use the soft side, and then when your hair is actually wet, you use the soft side because your hair is wet, it's softer, so you'll be able to feel it. You could use the side, there's nothing wrong with it, but that's just my technique. All right. So basically, all you need is this is all you need. This is all you're gonna need. This is all this and water. And water is what you're going to be doing while you're doing your brushing technique. You're going to do it while your hair is wet. Okay? While your hair is wet, it really pulls the hair, it straightens out the curl, and it gets it to get ready to lay down flat so that you could apply first you're going to apply your moisturizer. Okay? You apply your moisturizer and you continue brushing, and you use because it's moisturizing your hair, you could use the soft part of the bristle and brush into the technique, into the pattern. And you want to maintain the pattern. You always have to maintain the pattern. Right? Once you've done that, you're going to apply your sporting waves. You're going to apply your pomade. And basically now, this is the part of the process where you're getting the hair to lay down flat against your scalp. So that rather than lifting up like this, it's going to lay down, but it's going to lay down into that wave. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want. All right. And again, even with your pomade, you could still use the soft side of the bristle and brush it into the pattern, and then you wipe off whatever excess product that may be in there. And depending on the size of your hair, the reason why I'm not going to show you how much to use, because that all depends on the size of your hair, how long your hair is, and how straight your hair is. If you got real straight hair, you don't need to use so much of this because your hair is practically laying down as it is. If you have thicker, deeper Afro-American hair, then you may need to use just a little bit more, you know, and you'll be able to tell, all right, because you want to feel when you're putting that product in, you want to feel it so hard against your scalp that you can actually feel your hair laying down. After you've done this, you've done the brushing, and you've done this right here, then you do a final with no brushing, with just your hands. You just take a little bit of Blue Magic, very little, and then you'll just go again in the pattern that you're brushing your waves in. And then once you've done that, you get your do-rag and you apply hot water right from the faucet. You're going to wet your do-rag, right? Not the whole of it, not the tail part of it, but you wet your do-rag, and then you place that moist one, and you squeeze out the excess water, and you place that warm, moist do-rag right above your hair. Tie your do-rag down and get it to be tight in every area of the do-rag, because the do-rag is very important because it's going to lay your hair down like it needs to be for proper training and proper gleam and shine of your waves.